This is the 4th day. It's Monday, January 21st, that I'm doing the intermittent fasting seriously. Now, I was doing it, I've been kind of doing it for months. I went easy on myself. I also was taking my supplements first thing in the morning. I think that was keeping me from getting into the repair mode that my body needed. And this morning I weighed in at 180.6. So I'm still 180 something. 180 point something. So that's not happened before, where I had 3 days in a row of that. Today I'm going to do things a little differently. I'm aware that this is water weight. I am not losing fat. I'm not losing muscle. There was a lot. I'm still swollen. I wasn't able to touch, my middle finger and thumb couldn't touch before. Now they're touching. That is not fat that I lost here, So just being able to check certain things. I need to go and bring out my tape measure and measure myself. My stomach, my hips, my thighs, my arm. So that I can, have something else I can measure it by, as well as how my clothes is fitting. So a lot of my pants are already loose. So that's good. Because this is, I always joke that if I could move my belly to my backside, I wouldn't care what the scale said. I don't have much of a butt. I've got a flat butt. And that's a lot about body image. I don't want to sit here and say I want to lose 20 pounds. Yeah, I'd like to get down to 150. When I was at 145, I felt good. I was happy with the way I looked physically, the body-wise. My face wasn't so puffy looking. I don't know, honestly, what I should weigh to be healthy. I just know that this is too much, and definitely there's inflammation issues going on that needs to be addressed. So I didn't lose 3 pounds of fat, or even, I don't think I've lost an ounce of fat. Fat cells are, they're stubborn. So I'm eating. Today I ate bacon. When I broke my fast at 2 o'clock, I ate bacon, and I ate potatoes, and I cooked some eggs, and I cooked some deer. I made a deer roast. And I made a mistake. I pulled out a regular big plate that was sectioned. I just wanted to use it. Hadn't used it in a while, and I wanted to keep all the juices from, because it was kind of deeper than our regular plates. So I got it, and I put what I, so okay, this is what I know I can eat, and it looked empty. The plate looked empty, so I put more food on there, because it just looked better with more food on there. And I cooked the whole pan, the whole 1 pound of bacon in a pan in the oven. So the house was like, for 2 hours, it's like I could smell that bacon, and I couldn't eat it because I fixed lunch for my husband, and he ate at 12. So the next time I'm just going to get a small plate. I didn't eat all of it. I ended up putting 2 slices of bacon back. I put a big old piece of potato back, and I feel very full. I'm also going to limit what I eat tonight. I'm not going to have a meal. I'm just going to have a little something. I've got some rice from the other day that I just put more water, so it's more like a gruel. I just want something warm in my stomach. My bowel movements are still not quite right, not like they were. Since changing my supplement time to after 2 o'clock from 8 in the morning or 7 in the morning to this, it's kind of thrown things off. So I need to get that addressed. I think that's important, to have good bowel movements, get things out, because it's toxic. The bowel movement video, I hope I got that through. And today I'm wearing this top. I like this top. It's got pockets. it's got color. I've got one that's kind of in the red. It's got a red background and pinks and other bright colors in there. And I liked them because they have a nice sleeve. I should take this off. It's kind of, I was running cold. And I like, I like this. I thought it was neat. And I didn't realize that maybe it's something I shouldn't be wearing it. It's something maybe that's cultural to certain people, certain. So I'll just wear it around the house because I don't want, I think I got some weird looks when I wore it out in public before. Or maybe I got weird looks for something else. But no makeup today. Yesterday I wore the makeup to church. It was nice to take it all off because I always felt like, especially my eyeliner, it would just oil. It was just like raccoon and stuff. And today I'm just kind of taking things a little easy. Tomorrow gets a little bit more serious. So I've been trying to relax. A lot of it's mental. I'm going to do whole more videos on what happens with some of these chronic illnesses when you get labeled with something that, for the rest of your life, it's just going to get worse. Being told you're going to just get fatter and fatter. You're going to get diabetes. You're going to probably get heart disease. Because anyone with apple shapes, I'm more at risk for a heart attack than someone who's got a big bottom, a pear-shaped body instead of the apple that I've got. The pear shapes are a lot healthier. So, you hear that kind of stuff, that alone will get you depressed, but when everything else is out of kilter, then this isn't going to work right. You're not going to think right. You're certainly not going to feel right. So I'm trying to deal with just, when people say, just relax. How? What does that mean? Have you ever, do you know how to just, I try to picture myself at my favorite place. I love going to Hunting Island. It's a park in South Carolina, below Beaufort. It is an incredible place. When I go there, it's like the shoes go off. I walked, the first time we were there, I walked barefooted everywhere. I got a blister on the bottom of my foot, and I was still walking. It was just, and I can picture myself there, but then I know I'm not there. The brain is pretty amazing, but still, it's that whole relaxed thing. I'm good at distracting myself. I like to keep myself busy. Reading or listening to an audiobook. I said I was going to do yoga and more meditation. I've been doing the deep breathing. But the meditation and yoga hasn't come that easily. Just trying to stretch and do things. It's something I've got to, and I'm putting pressure on myself to relax. So, again, it's unlearning some things and learning new things, relearning some things. So, thanks for joining me on this journey. I hope you're benefiting from this. And if you have something to add, please comment below. I'd like to hear from you. What's going on with you? I like to be in other people's business, not in a gossipy way, but just I want to know what's going on with people. And that's part of my Facebook addictions, because I want to know what's going on with family members and close friends that aren't living close by anymore, and seeing their kids growing up and not being able to see them in person, but at least I get to see them there and see what's going on. I'm out in the middle of nowhere, and I last year started doing a ladies' dinner. I kick my husband out. It's on Tuesday nights now, and I kick him out, and he normally goes and spends the evening with one of our kids, which is good for him too. So don't feel sorry for him. He also gets to eat the good food I make, And so I make this dinner. The ladies don't have to bring anything but themselves. And I try to invite 6 to 7 ladies to come out here. And I try to do the group with things that we have in common. Things, it's like people, they don't know each other as well. They all know me, but they don't know each other. And I try to mix up the ones I think will enjoy the company. And I didn't do that last month, and I didn't do that in November. The last one I did was in October because the holidays, it just got in here. And now I'm sick, so I don't want to host anything with, because I wouldn't appreciate going over to someone's house and they sound like this. Like, what are you doing? You need to isolate yourself. So, but that's something that, just trying to keep those connections going, trying to do things and trying to encourage them to also host such things. And they don't have to invite me. They can invite a different group and keep, make those human connections that, if we say it's important, then we should be doing those things, right? Not just saying it. If I say my family is important and I don't spend much time with them, don't make the effort to, then they're not that important to me. And that's something I definitely want to do next month. I know Valentine's coming up, so it's not going to be around that. It won't be until after Valentine. But I like to host something and do that. And maybe I'll put a little bit more information about that. And normally there's something on my heart. Usually a verse. Like the first one was about the wise woman builds her house, but a foolish one tears it down with her own hands. And there was something, I don't know why that was on there. But we didn't talk deeply in that. It was most of these, some of them were from church, some of them were not. Some of them don't go to a church. So it's just something I put out there and we discuss it and we laugh a lot. And I think I need more of those. I need to have more lunches out with girlfriends and just time with my friends that really encourage me and for me to encourage them. So anyway, do you think this is some ethnic group that I shouldn't be wearing something like this because I'm not in that ethnic group? I also have some other tops that are, I'll show you, and I wear them and get compliments all the time because they're colorful and pretty. Tell me what you think. I am trying to just at least a little nicer around the house, not in all my scrubs and fuzzy pants. Even though the fuzzy pants would feel really good right now. My legs are kind of cold. So, tell me what you think. Thanks for joining me on this.